It feels super nice just to be outside in nature doing my videos. Rise and shine, you beautiful souls. Rise to shine. I'm not sure where y'all at, but in Baltimore, it's just been rain on top of rain on top of rain on top of rain. It's just been super difficult to get outside and do my videos. I believe like a couple videos ago, I was able to do a video before work, but it also rained later on that day. Um, but me personally, I like, being out here I'll be out here for probably like an hour before I even do a video, 30 minutes, just, enjoying the breeze. This morning I looked out, no clouds in sight, just beautiful out here. It's crazy because there was so many people out here, and then all of a sudden, like when I got out here, and then I'm just out here, absorbing the sun. Uh, Everybody pretty much disappeared. Everybody disappeared. They disappeared. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. First, I would like to apologize to the subscribers that would like to see me more often, but I'm learning as I go, learning the YouTube business. I am super close to 2 of the requirements. Sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm not trying to run this up too far, but yeah, I'm super close to 2 of the requirements to become monetized. Learning the YouTube business. Not just force feeding, my content. I do have a lot of content that I want to push out, but, I knew I had to take a step back. Well, I learned that I had to take a step back to let the channel, grow a little bit, and it has been doing so. What I believe 938 subscribers, which I never thought that I would be that far, but man, what's the saying? With more power comes more responsibility. And that's how it feels to me. Just, knowing that it's people that's tuning in to hear what you have to say. And, my biggest thing is not to get on here, mislead people, because you never know who you're influencing. And I hope that, people with bigger platforms, take the time to really, before you begin to speak on things, live it or do your research on it or something of the sort. Just don't be getting on here, to make your money, because we all need it. I know that much, but just saying anything that you know for clicks for real. But peace, love, and light to the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Um, if you haven't realized yet, you make people relevant. You are the reason these people are even talked about. Shoot, just not even people. You make things relevant. You make places relevant. You are the sun. You Things gravitate to you. Um, the sun helps create the gravity for you to walk, jump, swim, play basketball, football, gymnastics, be a ballerina. So you need to look at yourself as the sun. And if when you start to pay attention to these things, you'll start to realize that, okay, if you make these things relevant, then where attention goes, energy flows. So if you're not paying it no attention, it will have no relevancy. You will be able to start to maneuver around life. When you start to eliminate these things, I promise you, life will start to get better and better and better and better. As time goes on, that's what I've been applying to life. Not giving things attention that, don't benefit me, no longer serves me. Um, there's situations at work, what I just spoken about being at work so much, because I spend a lot of my time there, to make my money, whatever the case may be. I learned to not give so much attention to the negative things, the people that only bring negative to me. If their conversation is negative, if their demeanor just, toxic, I just learned to start staying away from people. It hurts people more that you ignore them or you don't give life to any of the negative things they speak about than you giving life to it. Then you have to, it puts a burden on you when you turn around and you be like, man, why did I indulge in that conversation? Um, in the past, that's been me, that I indulge in conversations that, lower my frequency. It just makes me feel icky after I'm done talking about it. Like, and then the person, they get a thrill out of, you know, bringing your vibration down. They love to have you low. They like to see, okay, this person, they ain't who they say they is. If you indulge in a conversation of talking negative about a particular person or a particular thing or a particular place, um, and you have to learn how to rise above it. When people try to use you as a uh, trending topic, let's call it that. Um, you have to learn to stop dealing with people. You have to learn to give them the energy they give you back. Now, for for example, I know this guy that around certain people, he make comments and he says things that he don't say when it's just we by ourselves. Like, my head being big, I got a big forehead, um, I got a big nose, I got big lips, whatever the case may be. It's the little things that people, they try to belittle you for because of their insecurities. But then I start to learn to ignore this person in certain environments or in certain groups of people. And then it's like they notice, oh yeah, well, why you ain't come talk to us, when I was with talking to such and such or whatever the case may be, and I just be like, yeah, man, I was working or I was doing this or I was doing that. Like, people can feel your presence not being there. It's more to them your presence not being there than it being there. And well, no, I'm saying that wrong, because your presence means even more when you're there. But when you pay it no attention, you're giving it no life. It cannot survive. It will die. Just like the grass needs the sun, the grass needs water. It needs those elements to survive. You are the element that help people thrive in certain environments. From Jump Street, people can't really, because they don't know you. They think they know you, but they don't really know you, and you probably don't. Me personally, I don't give. I've been at this job for about, like, what, 6 months now, and people think they got a good grasp of who I am, but they have no idea. They have no idea who I am. I don't even. I give surface level stuff, and I'm just kind hearted, continuously being kind hearted, and letting people know that there's a such thing as real people out here. Show people what love is. I try to be the perfect example of that. Forgive people. I don't forget. I just forgive, and I deal with you accordingly. Stuff like that. But I don't give life. I'm starting to not give life to any negativity, and it has changed my life for the better. I am bringing in so much positive. Um, it has been so amazing. This journey has been so amazing to learn things and to get on camera and teach other people. People be like, "Oh yeah, this basic knowledge stuff," but I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. Um, I wish a lot of things that I've experienced, people would have sat me down and taught me, but nobody did. So, I'm going to take it upon myself to once I got the green light that, you know, this is part of my path in life to help people. uh, and I said, you know, in the beginning that I'm not going to get on here and just talk just to hear myself talk, but I'm going to get on here and I apologize for my videos not being as frequent, but I want to make sure that my thought process and everything match up to my actions, that I'm getting on here and I'm teaching people things that I'm practicing. And it's not just me getting on here and, you know, spewing out a bunch of nonsense. Like, that is my biggest thing when I be watching people, seeing people get on here and just talk, and just be reckless out the mouth. And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I do cuss here and there, more than what I would like to. But I'm working on it. I'm making myself aware that I do this. But I'm not sitting here lying to myself, like to say, yeah, I'm perfect. I don't cuss. I don't do this. I don't do that. No, that's not what I get. You know what I'm saying? That's not, because that's not okay. You know, you gotta be real with yourself before you can be real with anybody else. Um, and I should take that back. Well, I should no. I don't say I should take that back. That's not life right now. People cannot be real with themselves and still be real with other people, or attempt to be real with other people. Let me say that. Um, but so understand, you make things relevant. You give things life. So if you do not feed into the BS, then it will not exist. You know, try to stay positive. Um, you know, just the more positive that you exude, you know, it will start to come back, and it don't come back in the form of how much you're positive each and every day, because that's been my life, just positivity day in and day out as much as I can. You know, I do let people bring me down, but I just, you know, try to stay on that frequency of positivity and love. But slowly but surely, it's coming. Like, don't get me wrong, you still have the people that's gonna be negative. You're gonna attract crazy people. You got to weed these people out. It's unavoidable. It's gonna happen. But at the same time, those same people, them negative people, just show love. You can do it from a distance. You can show them love, and then, you know, just, you don't have to be friends with these people. All these people. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, they won't forget. Dang, that person was a real person. Even when I was trying to be a hole, they still was a real person to me. Like, they showed me love and, you know, caring, you know. And you do that on a consistent basis. Don't do it just for one person, or you do that with everybody. And little by little, it will start to come back. The law of attraction, it will start to come back to you. I'm experiencing it now. I'm experiencing it now. I promise y'all, I'm experiencing it now. But that's it for this one. If you made it to the end of this video, I truly appreciate you. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You can share the video if you would like to, and I'll see you on the next one.